All right, I'm here with my good friend, Mr. David Bryce. And David is, I've known David for, how long have I known you for now, David?
Uh, since I got here in March the 3rd of 2021. So I've known that you ever since I got here.
Okay, all right. And David, like I said, he's a good friend of mine, somebody that has supported the business since we've been open. And I just wanted to get a little different perspective and ask him a few questions today. First of all, David, what brought you here initially to Cartagena, Colombia?
Well, first, Ernest, thank you for inviting me to participate in this today, and thank you for your friendship. I came here in March of 2021 on a business investment with a group. We invested in some restaurant business here. Unfortunately, it was inside the mall, and when the pandemic came, they closed the mall, and basically, short story, we lost the business.
Okay, so that happened during the pandemic or like right after?
It was right before the pandemic,
Oh
and then
man,
the
yeah.
pandemic hit, and all inside structures were closed, including Saraswell Mall, where the business was located. And then I decided to stay, and then I got comfortable and decided to make this home.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you decided to make it home, Dave. Um, Also, Vibe, we've been open now for a little over 3 years, and I think you were here pretty much for the entire process. I don't remember if we met during the construction phase of Vibe or was it after the business had opened, but I wanted to get some information from you. I wanted you to tell me what your experience was in terms of Vibe from the beginning until now, and what do you think Vibe means to this community as far as for the American clientele here in Cartagena, Colombia?
Yeah, thank you. I came here before Five was open. I met you before the construction phase, and I watched the construction. I watched your deliberation into the design and layout of the business in terms of your hand-on knowledge and prior experience in making sure the food was of a quality, and that the ambiance of the building as a sports facility was up to a high standard. Um, so I've seen it grow and I've seen it evolve. What it means to me, I don't cook, and so it's a place where I can come and socialize with expats and Colombians in a wholesome environment. The food is excellent, so I get my meals here. I come here pretty much on a daily basis. I will walk to the beach, and then it's a good stop off point on my way back home. So it's served, but in my vision, in my understanding, it for a lot of the expats who come here, by rep not only an entertainment, but it represents a place where we can fellowship and network as expats. Many of us don't have command of the language. Many of us come and watch a game together, and through that exchange, social exchange, we've developed relationships. So it represents a home, away from home for many of us, and it allows us to support each other, be therapeutic in our support of each other, and in a wholesome environment.
Okay, well that's very good. Initially, I didn't really understand it would have that kind of impact from the beginning, but it kind of evolved into that, and I think that with your help now, we're gonna try to touch on that and enhance it even more. So I appreciate you, David, for all of that. You've seen me in some of the ups and downs of the business during the time, from construction to trying to find the right staff to trying to just figure out how to improve. A lot of people come here and they're interested in opening a business similar to a vibe or a bar, restaurant, or something of that nature. What advice would you give looking in from the outside to someone who comes into a country and they want to open up a business like this?
Well, I have a little bit of experience. I don't have any background in the restaurant business, but I did. I was involved in a joint venture where we opened up a couple of restaurants. What I learned from that experience is culturally, you must understand and have command of the language. The language is a major challenge for those that don't speak the language. The culture is very different. In dealing with staff, dealing with punctuality, dealing with a standard of excellence, dealing with food preparation and customer service, and all those small aspects that make your business appealing to the public is a challenge. Understanding the organizational structure, how to create an organization legally here, incorporating it's called a SAS as opposed to a limited liability or an LLC or companies in the United States. So there's different structure in terms of incorporating the business, in terms of um, transferring the funds necessary to fund the construction and the build out of the business and to maintain the business, and all the small things behind the business in terms of your legal support, in terms of the financial reporting, the tax implications, all of those things. I encourage people who are looking to open business to do your homework and to make sure that you learn and also try to hire people that are positive accents to protect you from some of the pitfalls that you can encounter.
I think that's all very important and good information here. You speak from your own experience as well. So that's very important to a lot of us out here. I think a lot of people kind of take for granted or feel like it's a little easier than it actually is. So if you want to do business here, you definitely have to be serious about it there because everything just doesn't always go as planned. Um, One last thing I'd like to ask you about. You've lived here. How long have you lived?
I've been here a little over 5 years. In March, it was 5 years.
So, what would you say to someone who comes in as a tourist? Can you give a person some advice about your own experiences and just maybe what you see in others about giving some information about the pros and cons of wanting to live?
I would love to do that. I'm a retired military guy. Spent most of my life when I worked in my work career traveling both in the United States and internationally. The advice I would give folks is invest in your language skills, invest in understanding the culture. There's a lot of differences in terms of punctuality, getting things done. If you have a business, build outs don't tend to flow on the schedule that you may present, so you have to be flexible in making those adjustments. The logistical support of a build out is different as opposed to what we're used to in the States. I made a commitment to individuals that we should help the next person who wants to move here by understanding the laws, understanding the immigration issues, understanding how to get a visa, how to get an apartment, how to set up your finances, how to transfer money legally, and how to navigate in this environment because it's a different environment. The hat that I'm wearing represents an organization that we're trying to do, Cartagena expats. And so VIBE has been very helpful. They sponsored some sessions where we were able to meet a lot of the expats who were considering move here. Many have moved here, and we're trying to create a structure where we can facilitate that and help individuals do that.
Okay, that sounds great. And if you want, put that information on our screen and share that with some of the viewers here that may be coming in to know how to get in touch with you or the company, something like that. That may be.
We'd love to. We feel a responsibility that someone helped me and that anyone who's trying to come here and want to live here is a very good place to live. I'm very happy here, very comfortable here. The cost of living is very good. We're close to water. It's a very peaceful existence. There are laws here. You need to abide by the laws and you need to respect the culture and you need to understand how to travel internationally. And there's certain decorum and certain conduct that is expected of you.
Well, I guess that concludes this, and I want to just thank my friend David again. And hopefully, when they come to visit us in Cartagena, they'll get a chance to check out Vibe as well as meet you, Dave.
Absolutely. I'll meet you here at Vibe, and we'll break bread together. And I look forward to meeting you.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay.